Yeah, facts. It's your boy Young Li. It's Young Li on SoundCloud. It's Young Li on IG. It's Young Li on Twitter. All social media, Snapchat as well.
My shit's still just my name. It's just David_Cordoma, but I'm about to be changing that shit soon.
Facts. And we out here rocking with Rebel lit.
Yeah, it's lit.
If you gon' ride for me, tell me you gon' ride for me. Through all of these moves I make, I want you on the side of me. See you as.
But yeah, Young Li, Young Li individual. You know, that's what it stands for. What we doing?
I'm Jax. You know what I'm saying? From Toms River, New Jersey. It's really.
What's up? How'd you guys meet?
It's my homie from like high school. Like,
Yeah, facts. Like I think it was like 11th grade year.
Yeah, we wasn't even close.
We wasn't even close like that.
Yeah,
Like
and shit. We worked at the same job. We worked at like a DJ company. We were like MCs and shit, like doing weddings and shit on the weekends. And that's when I met him, and that's when we like started becoming like mad close. And then we've been homies ever since. Probably only literally like 7 months ago.
7 months ago.
Yeah.
That True to This shit that we dropped out.
That's like our biggest song.
That was the first song we did together. So
I actually did a song on my other boy's shit, Cho Shawnee. I did a song on his EP, Rockstar Lifestyle. But I never even promoted it or nothing. I just like let whatever happen to it. But then the first song that I dropped was True to This. And he was on it, and the other kid, Cho Shawnee, was on it. And that's the one that I started like really promoting shit. That shit had like 2K plays in a day. It's almost at 10K right now. Like crazy.
So I mean, like, when I started, like, it was with like my boys. Like, I'm always with my boys, so like I just figured why not do it with people I'm always with. You know, keep the same energy. You know, good vibes. So like,
Facts, they was doing it, and I wasn't really fucking with it at first. But like, I always did music like low key. But then they got me into it one night in the studio. They were just like, "Yo, you should just go in the booth, bro. Just fuck with it." And I was like, "Word, I'm about to do that shit." And ever since then, I love that shit.
honestly,
It's just a day, yo. Like everything that we make, like we make it right on spot. Like we don't write anything.
Yeah.
Like on the way to the studio, we're picking beats. Like what we were about to fuck
Yeah.
with. Like it's nothing's like planned. It's just like whatever the vibe is for that day.
we like feed off each other really well.
Yeah.
So like that helps a lot.
He got a different style than I got. Like I like that melody type shit, like that calm. He likes that ignorant shit. So that just together, that
it's
shit
different,
suits,
but
yeah.
it mixes.
It mixes
So,
good. Like whatever I lack, he picks up. Whenever he lacks, I pick up. It's a good duo. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got our solo stuff's dope too. Like we're about to work on a project. It's gonna be like some solo songs and then some songs together, but all on the same tape.
Yeah, and live is different. It's so different.
Yeah,
like,
performing
together,
like
energy's crazy.
Yeah.
Move, like it's wild. I don't know. When I'm telling you, like we feed off each other, insane, it's crazy, bro.
yeah, it's a vibe for real. People, I don't know, like people's jaws drop. They don't expect it. They just be looking at us
Yeah.
like before we start, and then like
I don't know. I just like catching a vibe with the crowd too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it feels good once you like win them over. You know, they start like cold, and they're like, all right, hold up, wait, like I can fuck with this, and by the end they're jumping and shit.
Yeah.
It's lit.
You know, like they go crazy. You know, I go crazy.
I did that Juice WRLD show. It was the first show we ever did. That shit was sold out.
That
It
shit
like
was fire.
5,000
That shit
people in
was
Starland
crazy.
Ballroom. I blacked out. I got on stage. I don't even remember that
That
shit.
shit
I
was
touched the
dope.
stage. I didn't see shit. I was just wilding out, bro. That shit was so much fun.
Nah, honestly, like there's no other option really. Like,
Yeah. I
like,
dropped
for
out
me-
of school and shit, so like I don't got a backup plan. So
Yeah, and I can't handle like
I'm just pushing this shit.
I can't handle doing the regular like 9 to 5. I wanna do what like I actually want to do in life. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be bossing around my whole life.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to settle. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to settle for something I don't want. You know? I got you. So,
Nah, but I really do think we can make that shit though. For real.
Yeah.
Like the way shit's rolling, it's been like 7 months, and we did like crazy numbers on every song. Is over 1,000 plays. Like everything is just like we got some good shit coming. We were already out in LA for shit. Like yeah, about to be dope as fuck. Word, yeah.
where honestly, it was like, okay, so music was always in like my room first. Like, I was just doing shit in my room. Then like we found this other studio, started going there. And then when they did True to This, like Joe Shawnee's on that shit too. Like when they did True to This, I wasn't even there.
Facts.
Like-
Weren't you was away at school or no?
I don't know where I was.
I think you was
somewhere.
at Ramapo.
I probably was. Yeah, I was like North Jersey or some shit like that. And like I came back and they were like finishing the song up. I think you were finishing your like your stuff up.
We were like, we got the open. We left it open for you.
And then I was like, all right, we're like, I'll hop on it. And just went in there.
crack my shit.
It's history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was, like I said, I did the one with my boy Stroney, but that was like the first one that like was like legit, like that we all three of us put out and like pushed as like we call ourselves FBE. That's like our shit. So like that was like the first one of that.
Like your first like made. Like,
Yeah,
put together
yeah.
yeah, in an actual studio and shit like
Studio,
that,
like,
like with a real
mastered,
producer
like, all
and shit.
It must be like surreal to like get into that shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so dope.
Yeah. It's a
Especially
vibe.
like we were recording in a room and then you go to a studio. It's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
We were in a studio in LA. It was crazy. Like yeah,
Oh hell yeah. But
like crazy different. Especially
Way-
now.
Yeah, way different. Like I ain't gonna lie, first shit like that was putting out trash. Like I don't even care. That was super terrible. But I don't know. Now we get in a real studio now. Like
It's different. It's honestly like you get more confidence in a real studio.
real
Like you'll try shit that you wouldn't think you could do. Like when you're recording at your house. Like it just gives you more confidence. You're like fuck it. Like I'm about to sing. Like like anything. Like you know what I mean. Like you just get way more confidence in like a real studio. Especially now, like, we did a show with Life, the showcase that we won, and we won like 4 hours free studio time at Blue Skies. And ever since we started going there, like our shit's been 10 times better. 10 times better.
that's real. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it
but-
sucks paying for studio time, but like it's all part of the grind. Like if you want to do
Yeah.
it, like you got to do what you got to do. Like so,
But
yeah, like,
if it's really to the point where like you can't like get into a studio or whatever, and like you gotta do whatever you gotta do, whether it's like the Apple have like do whatever you gotta do, but if-
definitely try to get into a studio
yeah.
for sure.
You gotta start somewhere. So like, I'm not saying you like have to start in a real studio, like because I didn't start in a real studio, started
Yeah.
at home. So like,
But eventually you get to one.
yeah, and it just led to more connections too. Like now we know engineers. Like,
It's just, yeah, being in the studio, you never know who's gonna be in the studio. There's other artists in there. There's other recording rooms. Like I don't know, it's dope. We met some good people just through that studio, just being in there. It's just good vibes. If you find a studio that like you're comfortable in, like the vibes are crazy, and that makes for better music too. You feel at home, you know.
exactly.
I'll be wearing whatever I talk about in my music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I won't be, like, flexing designer stuff, like, if I don't have it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not with the cap and shit. Like, if I don't have it, I'm not flexing it like I have it. Like, if I talk about a car, it's like I talk about a Mercedes because that's what I have. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, stretching the truth. Like, there's one hook we got. It's, like, Louboutins. Like, talking about that. Like, I got shoes like that. Like, it's not, you shouldn't be capping and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Like, you gotta have an image too. Like you gotta, you know what I mean. Like you gotta like the way you carry yourself. Like your fashion has to be on point. Honestly, like you can't be. You can make hot music, but you're walking around in sweatpants and like whack shit. Like everyone's gonna look at you like, nah, I'm not about to listen to his shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like look good, feel good. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Hell yeah.
That's it. Like
I love clothes, bro. I love
I love
clothes.
fashion. All that shit. It's just it's
You guys
still.
want to like get into fashion too?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Eventually, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. Start.
I mean,
honestly.
Probably just like our own line of clothing and stuff like that. Like nothing like I don't want to be an actor or nothing like that. But
like
you know
I
what
would
I mean?
I would still like even if it wasn't rapping, like I feel like I would still be involved like in music somehow.
Yeah,
Like,
be
somehow.
something, like
Be
doing something.
Like I
Even
don't know.
managing artists, like just being in the
Yeah.
music. Like I don't know, I just
Going
feel like this is
show,
like
anything.
I'm not made for like the regular shit. Like I'm doing construction right now. I hate that shit. Like
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much.
And like a big reason like I like doing music is because like this shit's lit. Like I'm not like
I feel like my own boss right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there's no one telling me what I can and can't do. Like I'm making whatever moves. Like we have a manager, but like still like making whatever moves we want to make. You know what I mean? Like no one's telling us like do this, do that. You got to do this. Like
I don't know. I'm just
It's
trying
lit.
not to live like a boring life. Like I just want to do the most that like
trying to
I
be piped
possibly
up.
can like while I'm here. So. Ah, damn. I don't know. I listen to all types of crazy
yeah,
stuff.
like different shit. We'd
But,
be listening to shit that has like 100 plays on SoundCloud. Like
all right,
shit.
top 5. Juice WRLD's definitely in there.
Yeah, Juice WRLD be wild.
Juice WRLD, one of his songs just went like 6 times platinum or something like that.
Yeah, some shit, bro.
Crazy.
He be wild.
Crazy.
Lil Skies is in there.
Lil Skies,
Yeah.
yeah, he fine.
Lil Skies is hot.
Fine. That's a hard ass question. Let me think 3 more. Bruh.
Fuck with Ski Mask.
Oh hell yeah, definitely
Uh,
Ski Mask. Definitely Ski Mask. I don't know. There's people like
That's a hard question, bro.
It really
Especially
is.
listening to so much music. Like,
yeah. There's like the variety of music I listen to is crazy.
Blueface, bro. Nah.
Nah. But I do fuck with Blueface.
Blueface is hard as fuck.
I like Blueface though. He
different.
slides. Oh, God, Playboy Cardi too.
Oh yeah, Playboy Cardi.
That's the Playboy Cardi for sure.
I'm trying to think who else though.
What was that? 3?
I think that was.
Ski, Cardi, Lil Skies.
Shouts out to the girl Cool Ray too. I'm about to put her in there. She's high right now.
Hey,
Bro.
Coyle
Everything
Ray.
she dropped is fire
She
for
is,
real. For real.
We don't really listen to like that mainstream like
We don't listen to like Travis Scott and all that shit.
like Drake. Like I don't know. We don't really listen to them. We listen to all the underground, like the SoundCloud. Like,
Stay on
like,
SoundCloud.
Like you know who like Tissa Korean is? Like bro,
Yeah.
like that dude. That Dip song, like you know.
If I hear it,
They be hitting
maybe.
that bow and shit.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. I've been listening to him all crazy now. Like, but I don't know. I don't think I would say he's top.
Nah,
in
he's
the
not.
industry,
He's not
bro.
top 5.
He's
in
definitely
the
not
industry.
top 5.
I don't even know who he is.
He top 5 on like my liking.
Yeah,
bro.
facts.
I like him. I don't know. That was a hard question though.
Facts.
That
There's
was
too much
tough.
music to pick.
Thanks, Pappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Making us look whack in our own interviews. Shout out our manager. Facts. No, honestly, I don't compare our shit to like anybody else's. Honestly, it's like,
Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question.
yeah. I don't know. I like to think our shit's like our own shit. You know what I mean? Like, not really trying to like take anything from anywhere
Yeah.
else. Like, we're our own inspiration. Like,
I mean, like, there's obviously like influences.
yeah,
but, like,
obviously, but
I don't really try to like take
Compare,
someone's
you know what I mean?
like style really. So like I just kind of go in the booth and like just I'll try shit, but shit that's never like been tried before on my end. I'm not gonna go in there and be like, I know people out there like screaming when they rap. Like I'm not gonna hop on their wave. Childhood. I think of like, well, how young we talking? Like
childhood, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Young.
like a youngin.
Like whipping a bike around, like bumping shit.
Yeah, I remember like
riding dirty
a
by
lot of
Chameleonaire.
yeah, a lot of like sports, a lot of basketball. I love basketball.
Childhood honestly was full of sports, bro.
I was thought
Played baseball my whole life.
WWE was my like. Me and my boys used to go like in the backyard, jump off like those vents.
Trampolines, wilding
bro.
out on the trampolines and shit.
But like yeah, mostly sports like scootering and stuff. Like
I was on like 4 or 5 travel teams at a time for baseball. Played baseball all through high school, like center field. And then I went to college. I started college, played baseball. And then as soon as I like fucked my shoulder up, I was like, no more school. I was literally only going to college for baseball. So as soon as they told me I wasn't throwing no more, I was out of that. So
yeah, childhood was lit though. I always think back to like I'd be playing like my PS4 or whatever, and I'd be like, damn, bro, like I'm trying to play some like old Spider-Man on the GameCube. Like they don't be having that shit no more. So like whatever. GameCube was fire. Yeah.
Mario Super Sluggers.
Yo. Like Tony Hawk Underground.
Gremlins and Get Rich or Die Trying with 50 Cent. That's one of my
That is a
favorite
good-ass
movies.
movie.
That movie's dope
Boys
as
in the
fuck.
Hood is a good ass movie too. I like that.
Facts.
That's a good ass movie.
Yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying. No, that's like my top movie. That shit's lit.
Oh, bro. Nacho Libre, bro.
Nacho Libre.
That's a good ass
Chancho.
movie too.
Let me borrow some sweats.
That's a good ass movie. Show wise though, like
Cartoon.
yeah, show wise like
Dragon Ball Z.
yeah.
I
Oh
fuck
yeah.
with Dragon Ball Z heavy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dragon
yeah.
Ball Z for sure.
He was rocking with Naruto for a minute.
Yo, I just picked up on that shit like last year, and that shit's fire. Like Naruto.
That shit no joke. That shit's lit.
That is lit. I fuck with Naruto. Valid. Naruto is valid. Family, of course, always.
Family's the
Always
biggest
gonna be
thing.
the number one support. But of course, like my brothers, like
Homies. Like,
all my brothers.
people we
like,
bring out
shout
to the
out
shows and
to
shit.
them.
Yeah. What?
Shouts out my bro Dale. Shouts out my bro Mikey. You know what we
Sean,
doing?
Chill Shawnee, Yusef,
what we doing?
Pappy.
Pappy at JVCKS.
Got the homie Joe behind the camera.
behind the
you know
scenes.
what
You know
I'm
what you're doing? Taking big flicks. Yep.
It's the homies. Everybody holding it down.
Yeah, that's the homies.
We got hella shows coming up in January. We're going back out to LA in January. We got that mixtape we're about to start working on. just a bunch of shit, whatever we can. However it comes, we're getting shit every day, just playing it by ear.
Yeah,
doing whatever
we
can.
just
We're not turning nothing down. Whatever anybody wants to do, we're down for it.
exactly.
They want the exclusive. They try to get the exclusives. We just made that swerving shit. I put some on my Instagram. It's like this snippet on my Instagram. It's hard though. I don't know if you give me the exclusives.
I don't know,
Dip
bro.
swag pimp.
That's a dip swag.
Nah, that shit's hard though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my Thanos video just dropped.
Yo,
Yeah,
shouts out Cult
Colin.
Division.
Cult
yo.
Division,
Shouts out
bro.
Colin.
Goat, the
He
goat.
did my
Best-
music video too, bro. Those shits.
Best film director in New Jersey.
Hands
I don't care
down.
what nobody says. Ooh. Tons of goals, bro. Tons.
No, I'm just trying to take over.
I'm just trying. Yeah. That is
Trying
just
to take over.
get our name out there. Money. Hella bread. That's the motive.
I start doing something. I want to quit my job. That's what I want to do in 2019. I want to quit my job. Yeah. I want to be making money off the shits where I could quit my job. That's the goal for 2019.
I'm trying to travel
Yeah.
too. I'm trying to see stuff. You know what I mean?
Nah, honestly, another goal is we're trying to move. We're trying to move to Arizona. Yeah, trying to move to Arizona. It's only like short ride, like 4 hours to LA, and it's dumb cheap. Like we were about to move to LA. We had it all planned out. We were supposed to be gone in November, and like shit happened with my family, and like we stayed. But what we were gonna be paying for our apartment in LA, like we can get a house in Arizona for that
Yeah.
shit. Like
And
it's
gas
crazy.
is legal.
In Arizona?
Yeah,
Yes.
they got the loud
Need
for
all
sure.
of that. All of that.
That's a big part of it.
You guys smoke weed?
Hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed.
Hell yeah.
Cali though.
Nah, yes, I'm lying.
Yo, we were getting zips delivered to the apartment. Yo, we were getting $50 zips delivered to our door in
Yeah,
Cali.
shit was
Like,
crazy.
The Postmates got you with that?
Yo,
Postmates was delivered in the woods though.
Backwoods on deck.
We Maps had the hookups for the bud. They was delivering.
I mean, Postmates was taxing a little bit. You know,
you gotta check that shit.
$15 for like
For
some
some woods.
That was with
That's-
a
yeah.
promo code too. Like, that wasn't like the
That was free
flat out.
delivery. Yo,
Yeah.
them woods is crazy.
Yeah.
I think they're $11 a pack out there.
I get
We
them
was
here for
blowing
like
through them.
$5 down here.
We
like
brought
$5, $6.
three packs of them. We brought them with us, and we were like, that should be straight. We were gone with them in 2 days.
Yeah.
I smoke anything, honestly. I'm not against it. Like anything.
I will smoke anything. I really don't like.
I don't like
swishers that
swishers.
much.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
They
Like
kind of like
artificial
hurt my
shit.
throat, like hella.
Fauna Lease is lit. That's why we call ourselves Fauna
Yeah,
Boys. We
Fauna
brought a whole
Lease is
summer.
lit.
We just was chief in Fauna Lease. Like
Big fan of, but like I like backwoods.
yeah,
I
backwards are
will
lit.
say that's like probably my number one go.
I'll settle for a game leaf every once in a while.
Every once in a while, like, I'd rather have a backwood. You know what I'm saying?
Games is cool, but I like bongs too. Anything.
Yeah.
I'm not against nothing.
My chest started hurting though. Like I'll like smoke joints or something.
Yeah, we smoking papers when we need
Yeah,
a break.
'cause
Backwoods get too
My
much.
chest be aching.
Doing like 3 months of papers back to the backwoods. Like yeah, craziest party story.
They're like, nah, I ain't not.
Yeah, no, like, no.
Yo, the frat, bro, the frat.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah. And I hope they all see.
I hope
this
they
too.
all see this shit
Yo.
because they got beat the fuck up.
We had went to like a day party or whatever.
At Stockton.
At Stockton,
Some
and like
whack ass frat. That shit
Yeah.
was beat as fuck.
we was in some frat. I mean, I was getting a little jiggy in the backyard.
Nah, yeah, all right. It was lit.
I
It was
getting a little
lit,
jiggy
but
in
then
the
it died
backyard.
out, and we was trying to leave. So we were like,
Yo, the man was wild.
yeah, they wouldn't let us leave, right? They were like, nah, get back in the backyard.
In
I
the
was
back.
like, I'm leaving this whack ass shit. Like, I got no service in the back. Like, I'm trying to call an Uber. I'm trying to dip. They would not let us leave. They were standing like in front of us. Our one boy Dale, his roommate, had like 3 kids in front of him.
Vinny
And he
Nelson.
he little as hell. He little, and they were
Yeah,
all
man.
around him. And he was like, they were like, get back in the backyard, you little bitch. He was like, who the fuck you calling a little bitch?
Well,
He was
I-
holding his own. He
I
was
fuck
not
with
about to
Vinny
let
'cause
them
of that.
boss him,
Shout
bro.
out Vinny.
He was not about to let them boss him. And then I looked back, and he was getting beat the fuck up.
By like
I turned over.
4 kids though, like that.
Yeah,
shit,
like
man.
they was jumping heads. I turned over. I went to run that way, and I started getting like pushed back by like 4 people. Like I fell in the mud, yo. I was waist deep in mud. I lost
had my back
I lost my
turned.
shoes, yo. I had a Gucci belt on. I lost my shoes in that bitch. I walked out barefooted. I was chipping this one kid though. Like I was,
Yeah.
bro. Oh
the
my.
kid that was wilding, like he came over and was talking about going in the backyard. Like
Nah,
I turned around to look at
bro.
Vinny getting like beat up,
Yeah.
and I turned around and I see him and the kid like flying into the mud.
I was
like,
hitting this kid
waist
while I'm
deep.
going in the mud. Like I got up, I wiped my face. I looked over, this kid was already leaking. I like put him back under the mud. I got out of the mud. The kid Vinny was getting jumped. He had like 4 heads on him. He was kicking him. I ran. I hit some kid so hard, bro.
I
So
rocked
hard, bro.
The kid.
Oh my god.
The kid. I rocked the kid that was like
Trying to fight with me in the mud.
because he came out of nowhere. This one kid. He corny as hell. The kid in the Tommy Hilfiger.
Yo, he a goofy. He a
was
goofy.
talking out his mouth.
That's the one
all
I
crazy.
dropped all
And
crazy.
We were leaving. Like we were about to be out. Like I didn't even really chip on nobody. Like we were about to be out, and then the dude is yelling in a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I'm like, bro, like you said, like leave the house, so I left. But like come over here, like and I'm gonna chip you up, like. And then this kid that tackled him, like or whatever, into the mud, like comes out of nowhere, like literally with his shirt off, like.
And after that kid was just standing in front of me, apologizing to me, bro. This kid, after we got out of the mud, this kid was dead ass in front of me, saying, "Bro, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to
They was
fight, bro.
wildin'.
Like, I'm sorry."
They
And then he
was
tried to pick it with him, like he wasn't about to get put by him
Yeah,
too.
I rocked the kid, like, and then he just fell on top of me, and I was like, "Yo!" And then I ain't gonna say no name.
Yo, the
but-
Tommy Hilfiger kid sprinted at me as fast as he could. He was about to try to spear me. I just stepped back, bro. I watched this kid slide on his face on the fucking pavement into the woods, bro. I was just laughing at him. I was like, y'all some clowns, bro.
That shit was
Dead ass
crazy.
clowns.
Nah, but we seen like some stupid ass shit at parties. Like,
Yeah,
but that was like
some wild parties.
that's just the most fun one to talk about. Like
That's a story.
that shit is so funny. Like I don't even care. You gotta,
Yo, honestly, I left that. Like I said, I was in mud. I left that shit. I was dead ass, like my all muddied up. I knocked on a random person's door. I was like, "Yo, like, can I get your Wi-Fi password to get an Uber? Like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here." And they were like,
sweatpants.
I was like, "You want pants?" They gave me new pants and shit. I was lit. Yeah.
She tweeted
I
about
was
it,
lit.
too.
Oh yeah, she tweeted about that shit. That shit like got hella favorites, hella retweets. She was like, some kid just knocked on my door in his underwear and asked for my Wi-Fi. I was like, damn, she did me dirty, but it was funny as hell. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was dead ass crazy.
That shit was crazy. Party it was a little turn to begin,
Man, it was lit.
but they're corny. I don't fuck with them.
Facts. Stay organic.
Yeah, stay organic and don't let anybody put limits on what you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Don't switch
saying?
up because that's what you think's gonna make you pop. Like,
Yeah, no.
Just do what you're doing. Do
Yeah.
it all organically. Like
Yeah,
that shit's corny. All that capping shit's corny. Like paying for plays, paying for all that shit. Like
yeah.
that shit's so whack. Nobody. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody around here is dropping a song and getting 32,000 plays in a fucking day. I don't care what anybody says.
Exactly.
If you were doing those numbers, you'd be signed. You'd be fucking doing tours and shit like that. Like it's so obvious. That's the worst part. Like people jumping from 200 followers to 17,000 followers. Like
Yeah.
it's just so obvious.
And like I think it's okay to like, be a little selfish sometimes, think about yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta put yourself first.
Yeah.
Don't stick to the guidelines. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to go to college. You're supposed to get an education. Like why not be different? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like do what you want to do. It's your life.
Yeah, be yourself.
Mhm.
Just, like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Don't let
if
nobody
start
put you in a
something-
box.
If you start something, finish it too. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna start something, finish it for sure. My mom always taught me that. I was like playing football as a kid. Like I was like, I'm trying to quit. Like it's cold as hell out here. Like I ain't even playing. She was like, you can't quit. She was like, you want to play, so you gotta finish. I was like, whatever.
If you gon' ride for me, tell me you gon' ride for me. Through all of these moves I make, I want you on the side of me. See, you was with me when that bag wasn't coming in. I'm with my brothers and I know that they gon' ride for me.
Had to call these niggas bluff. Say you getting money, nigga, you ain't do enough. Bitches I can never trust, I just wanna fuck. I be smoking sour, that shit really got me stuck. Oh my god, please don't kill my vibe.